Your audience, your viewers are watching you because of you, because you're authentic. You never see someone famous from imitating someone else. People love authenticity.
Hello, and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about gratitude. I've been feeling very grateful lately. I am grateful for my lungs, for allowing me to breathe every day. I'm grateful for my legs, for allowing me to move and go wherever I want. I'm grateful for my voice, for allowing me to sing and speak and have meaningful conversations with people. I am grateful for my health, for keeping me strong and feeling good. I am grateful for my body, for allowing me to dance and stretch and feel good. I am grateful for the air that I breathe, for the ground that I stand on, for the roof over my head, for my warm bed that I get to sleep in every night, for the tasty smoothies I get to drink every morning when I wake up, for my ears, for allowing me to listen to my favorite songs, and so much more that I am grateful for. Because by being grateful every day and saying what you're grateful for brings even more things to be grateful about. I love being grateful every day. Let me know if you like this new style of English podcast to practice listening to English and practice gratitude every day. Let me know if you liked it. Hello, and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. This podcast is for beginner listeners. Today, I want to talk about sleep and rest. Today, I woke up late. I woke up around 10 a.m. I was so sleepy. I went to bed last night and I woke up at 10 a.m. That means I got 11 hours of sleep. I usually don't sleep that much, but last night I was really tired. So I like to give my body lots of rest and care when I feel low on energy. A good night's sleep is so important for me. If I don't get my full 8 hours of sleep, I can't function the next day. And luckily, I got to sleep in late this morning. But usually, I have to wake up at 8 a.m. And It's so frustrating when I can't fall asleep at night, because if I have to wake up early, then I don't get enough sleep. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I just lay in bed and wait and think, but I just can't fall asleep. How many hours of sleep do you need every night? Do you get enough sleep at night? Let me know in the comments below.
Today, we are reviewing abbreviations and how to pronounce them in English. Abbreviations are short forms of words or phrases in English. And sometimes we change the way we say them when speaking. For example, instead of saying I will, we would say I'll. If we're speaking quickly or casually with friends or family. For example, I'll see you tomorrow instead of I will see you tomorrow. For example, how would you say this sentence? I will go to the store later. I'll go to the store later. Another one like I am. I'm going to the park. How would you say this sentence? I am studying right now. I'm studying right now. Another abbreviation, you are, would be you're. You're very good at dancing. You are my friend. Instead, you're my friend. Also with she is or he is, you can just say she's or he's. She's going to the party tonight. She is working hard. She's working hard. He is going to school. He's going to school. They are there. They're having lunch right now. There. They are my friends. They're my friends. We are. We're. We're going to the park. We are all going to the movies. We're all going to the movies. It's easier. Another one like would you? Would you like to watch a movie? Would you is commonly said quickly, would ya? Instead of would you like some coffee? Would ya like some coffee? How would you say, would you help me with this? Would ya help me with this? Would ya? Then got to, we pronounce as gotta. It's common in casual conversation. Instead of saying, I've got to go work now, I've gotta go work now. I've got to finish this project. I've gotta finish this project. Want to is another very common abbreviation. I want to go home. I wanna go home. I want to see a movie. I wanna see a movie. Have to is another very common abbreviation. Instead of saying have to, people say have to. I have to leave soon. I have to leave soon. I have to call my friend. I have to call my friend.
Hello, and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about taking naps. Naps are short periods of time when you sleep or rest a little bit. I don't usually take naps because sometimes naps make me feel more tired than I was before. If I take a 20-minute nap, I'm usually better. But if I take a 40-minute nap, I feel worse and more sleepy than I did before. Do you like taking naps? I'm so jealous of people who can fall asleep easily. There are some people that I know that can pass out in minutes. A few minutes go by and they're already in deep sleep. It's crazy. I wish I could fall asleep that quickly. Can you fall asleep easily? I normally have to stop using my phone at least 40 minutes before going to bed. The screen on my phone or on my computer or on my TV wakes me up. It keeps me awake. So I take a break from looking at screens 30 or 40 minutes before I go to bed. And before going to bed, I always wash my face, brush my teeth, and set my alarm for the next morning. What's something you do before going to bed every night? Comment your answers down below.
Hello, and welcome back to my Slow English podcast. Have you ever had a word at the tip of your tongue, but you just can't remember it in English? Vocabulary is so important for speaking, listening, and understanding. There have been many researches done by the Oxford University to help these issues and to create more methods for English language learning. iStoria is an app partnered with Oxford University, and iStoria focuses on all of these issues. iStoria is an app that offers free stories along with the definition of new vocabulary or old vocabulary that you already knew. iStoria lets you organize all the English words that you've learned and allows you to read them and practice them every day. And iStoria has some paid features as well, like one-on-one sessions with English language experts, reading with AI, sentence translation, and a feature to listen in the background. And also no ads. So start your free trial on iStoria now and start your journey on improving your English language skills. You can download the app in the link in my bio. You can join my group in iStoria by putting in the group name Miel and use my promo code Miel. Sign up today and start your journey to improve your English language skills.